Good morning and happy Wednesday. I hope that you are doing well today. So I wanted to come in this morning to share this thought, and it actually started last night when I became aware that my passion towards my life goals and purposes, it was on fire. And so I have a few things that I want to share, and I'm just going to encourage you as you listen to me to take from what I say what belongs to you, because everything that I say this morning may not belong to you. It may not be for you, but it is for someone. So late last night, I heard that there are a lot of voices speaking, but it is important that you know which voice you are supposed to tune in to. Because one thing that I think is very important is to not, lend yourself to everything and to everyone. You have to make sure that you are aligning yourself strategically with those who are going to impart just what you need into your life. Good morning to you all. I see you guys coming in. And so be willing to separate what you want from what you need. Okay, so I had this thought, and I was actually going to record the vlog from home this morning, but I took my children to breakfast this morning, and because I wanted to impart some things into their lives. I wanted to speak positively into their lives. But if you have a match, we know that once we light that match and that fire appears, whatever we put that fire to, it is going to be consumed. And so I want to encourage you today to allow your own passions, your own excitement about life to consume you in a way that it burns up anything that is not meant to be in your life. Now, when you become focused and fixed on your goals, you have to understand that not everything that crosses your path is going to be of substance to you. Some things will maybe ignite your fire a little bit more, but then some things will dampen your fire and cause your fire to go out. But the goal is for that fire to continue to burn. And I begin to think about the Olympics and how people carry the Olympic torch, so that big fire, the mother fire, if you will, that fire will be lit during the Olympic events. And so when you look at your life like an event, you want the people in your life who are carrying the torches to support your vision or to support you. You want them to be ignited with fire, right? You want them to be excited about what you're doing. You want them to believe in what you are doing. Now, the significance of this is if people are not excited for you, you do not need them to be in your camp. You cannot really trust them to carry the vision the way that it needs to be carried, because even as you begin to exact your vision in the earth realm, you're gonna need excitement. You're gonna need people who are willing to lend themselves to the goal, to the focus, to the purpose. And so you don't want people around you speaking ill of what it is that you are doing. And so I want to say that the more emblazoned you are about your life goals, the more aware you are of exactly what needs to be around you, and that you will not be remiss in allowing behaviors or people or fixed mindsets to hinder you from doing what you need to do. And so I want to say, play with the fire. And so when I think about playing with the fire of my passion, I'm thinking about last night as I'm trying to go to sleep and I'm having all of these thoughts, and I'm able to write, I'm able to flow in my grace, I'm able to reproduce, I'm able to put out something, because it's pointless for me to say I'm excited about doing this and I'm not doing anything with it. So you play with the fire, be consistent, I already said excited, but be willing to share your gifts with those who have been assigned to benefit from your gifts, because God has given each of us gifts, and it's not just for us, it's for other people. And so to this, I want to say that I'm excited every morning really to come onto this vlog and share with you and to impart life into you, to strengthen you by God's grace, because it's not in my strength, but it's in the strength of God. Okay, it's in God's power, it's in his authority that I'm even able to get up and say the things that I am able to say boldly and without fear and without shame. And so I want to encourage those who know that they have something to do to get up and do it. Do not let grass grow up under your feet. It is time to move. You cannot stay stagnant. You cannot stay comfortable, but you got to at least take some steps. So yesterday, and I do not own the rights to what I'm about to say because it's not mine, but it is a good idea. I've shared with you that I love to read Forbes every day. I try to read some article that's going to enlighten me. And Forbes just released their centennial edition. And so what they did is they have 100 people who have good business mindsets. And so these people gave a little blurb or some insight as to how they were able to accomplish the things that they accomplished. And I was so inspired by many of the people. And one person was talking about how you have to change, how you have to move, how you have to be willing to do something different in order to experience something new. These are not the exact words. You got to read the article for yourself, the articles, because they are truly worth the investment. I hope that you see that getting on listening to me, that it is worth an investment of your time. I will try not to keep you long, but feed yourself good things. Feed yourself things that are going to nourish you. And so feed your passion, feed your excitement. And so I was thinking about that Olympic torch, right? And I'm sure that you guys have seen people running. They might be running in their country or whatever with the Olympic torch. If that torch needs to be transported, there are special accommodations that are being made for that. And so I want to let you know that once God ignites you, once he begins to show you who you are, he will make special accommodations for your passion to stay ablaze. And so you have to make sure that you are availing yourself to that. Know that you don't have to carry this thing alone, that you have to stay connected to the source. You have to stay connected to the things that are going to keep your fire ignited. I'm telling you, it's so important. I'm not just coming on for no reason at all. I'm coming on to inspire you to act, because I did some research on encouragement earlier this year, and we all have tools within us that have to be ignited and activated so that we can be motivated to do and to act on what we hear. And so I'm so blessed because I see people that I am connected with doing things. I think that they're believing in what they believe. Now you have a choice whether or not to believe something. You're going to know whether it's of value or whether it's not of value to you, right? And so you need to connect and move on what you believe. If you believe that you are able and capable to succeed in a certain arena of life, then go for it. What's holding you back? Look down at your feet. Do you have shackles on your feet? Are you chained to a wall or something like that? If you are, have somebody come and, sorry about that, it's time for my folks to start calling me so we can talk in the morning. Okay, there we are again. Okay, so anyway, after a certain point in time, I have friends who call me in the morning, and so because I'm doing my vlog a little bit late, that's what that interruption is. Okay, so get excited about what you believe in and act on what you believe in. If something feels good to you, if it ignites you, if it inspires you, that is the time to act. At the event this past weekend, someone said that someone else threw gasoline on them, pretty much saying that you emblazoned my excitement and my enthusiasm. And so once that gasoline gets poured on you and you are excited, you need to move. You need to do something with that energy that you have. You can't just let it sit there, because even fire, when you start putting stuff on it, it's gonna get bigger. It's gonna start consuming a greater expanse of space. And so you gotta move. You gotta play with the fire of your passion. It's so important and it's so beneficial. So what are you waiting on? Okay, what are you waiting on? We have to do more today than we did on yesterday. So what are you waiting on? Don't let fear hold you back. Now, I want to just speak to the potential in you. That person in you that you might have locked away for whatever. I don't know what day you're waiting on to let that person come out to do whatever your thing is to do. And I use the word thing generally because we have a myriad of things to do. Okay, so what are you waiting on? Do you have a coach? Do you have a mentor? Do you have someone who can give you wise counsel? Do you have someone who can be of a good resource to you to help you put your hands on the tools that you need in order to accomplish your goals? If you don't, you need to start looking for those people. Because when you get with them, the Bible says that iron sharpens iron. And if I'm hitting two metal rods together, you're going to see some sparks fly. So if you're dealing with somebody and y'all are bumping, but you don't see nothing happening, ain't no, sparks can't fly from that. So you need somebody who's going to be just as enthusiastic or excited or more than you, so that you can move forward in this life with your goals. I'm telling you, it's important. Okay, and so I want to encourage you today to move beyond any barriers that are trying to limit you. And it's going to cause you, it means that you need to put forth some effort, that you got to get up, get out and do something. I'm telling you, it's not good enough to just have a thought in your mind and you're not doing anything with it. And I'm talking to myself too, because I have not fully arrived. There are things that I need to do, but I'm going to do them. Okay. And so I believe that, there's a platform for me, that God has given me a platform, that there are people in this world who I am supposed to encourage and inspire under God's grace. Okay, not in my strength, but in the provision, His strength. And so I believe that there are people who are waiting on you to show up. So you need to get up and you need to begin to work. You need to begin to play with the fire. And if your fire is like a little tiny fire, flame, you need to have somebody come and throw some gasoline on it. Okay? And you need to, make sure that that place that your flame is burning is wide enough for you to grow. You don't want to be anywhere where the oxygen is being sucked out of the room and the flame is dying down every moment. And so you need to open up a window, because the more oxygen you have, the bigger that flame is going to be. So you need to be able to breathe. You need to be in a place where you are invited to grow, where you're excited to grow. Okay? So don't be limited. Don't allow yourself to be limited. Don't be in the box. Get out of the box. Because there's only so much oxygen in the box. There's only so much oxygen in your comfort zone. So get out. Okay? And so I love helping people. I love inspiring people. If you have an idea that you want to run by me, inbox me. I'll get your number. I'll call you and we can talk about it. I give you 5 minutes. Okay? And so just flow. Just go and do what you are supposed to go and do. Sometimes my passion towards things of life keep me up at night. And you saw, if you were looking last night, because I was on the whole other thing, between being able to put that stuff out via social media and writing, I'm doing all of these things because at some point, I'm telling you, your passion will overtake you. And we want that. We don't want those dull lights. We don't want a light that's not shining bright. And I don't want the glory. I'm giving all the glory to God, because He gave me the gift. Okay, so I have to honor the gift giver. And so I do reverence Him. And so it's not about me, it's about Jesus. And it's about His creative presence and essence on the inside of me. It's about Him, it's not about me. Okay? I'm just a vessel. I'm just a conduit. Okay? So, play with the fire. It's okay. You're not going to get burnt. Not this fire. Don't go home starting, lighting any matches up in your living room and burning the house down. Don't do it. Don't do it. So I'm speaking spiritually. I'm talking about within you. So play with the fire. Okay? And I feel like telling you that somebody needs to start writing. It's not enough for you to just have those things in your mind and you're not sharing them with you, because words are power, they're life. They're also death. But if God is giving you the creative ability to write in a way that transforms the lives of others, you need to be sharing that with the world. And don't worry about people around you and what they are going to say. Don't be entangled by people's lack of belief for you, but you need to believe in yourself first, because once you do that, I'm telling you, you can go far. So don't make you know, other people responsible for the movements that you do or do not make. You know, because when it comes down to it, it's all about you. It's all about your willingness. It's all about your willingness to believe. And so there's some new things that you're supposed to be doing. And so go ahead and do them. Don't wait for nobody else's approval. If God is giving you that idea or that concept or whatever, then you got your answer. Go forward and don't be stagnant. That's all I'm going to say. But I pray that you were blessed by something that I said this morning. And as I said at the beginning, some of what I had to say today may or may not be for you. It might have been for the person who's on the other phone or on the other computer watching this vlog. But you take what you need. Don't try to carry it all, but take exactly what you need for you so that you can go forward in life. Okay? So play with the fire. Play with your excitement. What is it going to yield for you to embrace your excitement, to actually move upon what you feel and move upon what you're passionate about? Okay? So go ahead and do it. And if you need some counsel, inbox me. I'll talk to you. I do talk to people. Yeah. And you never know, you might inspire me to do something. Okay, so I'm going to go. But I hope that you have a fantastic day and that you don't even see the hump. You just keep on going. Okay, today, yeah, because they say Wednesday is hump day. Okay, let me go. But take care. Know that I love you in the name of Jesus, and I will see you later. Bye, y'all.